We are done talking about the top 10 shittiest movies of 2017. It's now time to talk about the top 10 best movies of 2017. What's going on, guys? How the hell are you? Welcome back to Dub's Movie Reviews. Today's video I'll be doing my top 10 best movies of 2017. Just remember, these are my personal opinions. There'll be one movie on this list that you'll disagree with and you'll question me, Dove, why is it on your list? That movie was awful. These are my opinions, so don't judge me. You guys will have a different list to me. You guys like different films to me. So let's try to keep this video fresh and fun. So let's start off this list with number 10. Dunkirk. Dunkirk had great cinematography. Every single shot looks perfection. The sound effects sounded really good whenever a soldier was shooting a gun. It sounded really good whenever a plane was coming in for a landing. It sounded really good. Dunkirk was an entertaining as hell movie. Let's go on to number 9. War for the Planet of the Apes is a great emotional movie. It's a great character building movie. The ending is very sad and very tragic. War for the Planet of the Apes was a great way to end the Planet of the Apes franchise. Let's go on to number 8. Fist Fight. I laughed a lot in this movie. I laughed at about 95% of the jokes. I don't usually laugh in comedies because comedies these days are not funny, but Fist Fight was surprisingly funny. Ice Cube and Charlie Day, they both acted very well. Ever since Fist Fight came out, I've seen it 6 times. Let's go on to number 7. Spider-Man Homecoming. I love Tom Holland as Spider-Man. Tom Holland is the Spider-Man of our century. Spider-Man Homecoming was funny. Michael Keaton as the Vulture was great. Let's go on to number 6. Justice League. Justice League was funny in parts of the movie. Ezra Miller as Flash was great. Jason Momoa as Aquaman was fantastic. Ben Affleck is the best I've seen him as Batman. Henry Cavill is good as Superman. I kind of like that scene when Superman comes back to life. There were definitely some problems with Justice League. There were some timeline problems, but I'm not going to talk about them in this video. I'm going to try and stay positive. Let's go on to number 5. Get Out was creepy, suspenseful, and unsettling. I found myself chewing my fingernails throughout this movie. The performances were great. Everyone gives a 10 out of 10 performance. Let's go on to number 4. The Disaster Artist. The Disaster Artist was inspiring and heartbreaking at times. The movie is well acted. James Franco plays Tommy Wiseau perfectly. I laughed a lot in this movie. I smiled a lot because we finally got a movie about the making of the worst movie ever made, The Room. I cannot wait to buy this movie on DVD and watch it over and over and over and over again. Let's go on to number 3. 95% of remakes suck, but It was not one of them. It was scary, at times it was very intense. Bill Skarsgård was great as Pennywise. Pennywise is one creepy clown. Hey Georgie, do your boat back? That is a creepy clown, but my impression of Pennywise sucks. Finn Wolfhard and the other kids, they were acted very well. I even own Stephen King's It book. I am on chapter 2 in this book. I will read the rest of it eventually. This It remake I could watch for 24 hours and never get sick of it. Let's go on to number 2. Logan. This version of Wolverine I've been wanting to see for my entire life. Logan is gory. This movie shows blood. There's like 96 decapitations in this movie. Wolverine stabs people in the eye. He cuts off their heads. It's amazing. This is probably the best I've ever seen Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. This is also probably the best I've ever seen Patrick Stewart. Daphne Keane as X-23 was awesome. Let's move on to the final, the last, number 1. The Lego Batman movie. Will Arnett voiced Batman perfectly. I loved how the Lego Batman movie had 300 villains from the Batman universe in it. We had Joker, Clock King, Mr. Freeze, Bane, Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn, Clayface, Two-Face. I loved spotting the Batman villains that were in the background. I also had a blast finding Easter eggs to past Batman movies. There were Easter eggs to Batman vs Superman Dawn of Justice. There were Easter eggs to Batman Forever. There were Easter eggs to Batman and Robin. There were Easter eggs to The Dark Knight. There were Easter eggs to Dark Knight Rises. There were Easter eggs to Batman Begins. The Lego Batman is definitely on the top 5 best Batman movies of all time. I had so much fun watching this movie in theaters. I even own the Lego Batman movie on DVD. I love this movie that much. I can go back and watch this movie over and over and over again and find little Easter eggs. I will never get sick of the Lego Batman movie. It is really entertaining. I also laughed a lot in this movie. So that's my list for the top 10 best movies of 2017. Let me know in the comments, what are your top 10 best movies of 2017? Also, Happy New Year guys, we've finally reached 2018. So that's basically my top 10 best movies of 2017. So now I think I'm going to go ahead and bring my top 10 best movies of 2017 video to an end, guys. So my name is Doves Movie Reviews. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next year.